Hi everyone, welcome back to David Echo 2 Hobbies. Right, talking about dogs. The problem is, this hot weather can cause your dogs or dog serious problems. What do I mean by that? You have to excuse the noise, sorry. I think the absolute world of my dogs. I'd give my life for them. That's how serious I am. And the problem being, not everyone loves their dogs as much as they should do. I feel that when you get so deeply attached to an animal, they become your sole friends. I've had various dogs, and we've lost 3 puppies. The eldest was 3 years of age, and that was my Minnie. And before that was Benji. He had a liver shunt. And it was incredibly hard. And before that, we had a 12-week-old puppy that had renal dysplasia. If you don't know what it is, look it up. And there's nothing you can do for him. It's horrible, horrible, horrible. It's almost like it's worse than losing someone. It was worse than losing my mum and dad. When I buried Buster, we took him to the vets, we had him put to sleep, and my wife was, my daughter was, sobbing our hearts out. Let me just wind that window up a little bit. And I dug a grave in the garden for him. And it was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Not physical, mental hardship. And when I say that, I was bawling my eyes out. I couldn't even see properly. I had so much tears in my eyes. And the hardest thing is you can't do anything for them. Why am I saying all this to you? It's because it's summertime, right? And if you walk your pet on the hot pavement, or let your dog out on the hot pavement for a walk, or take him for a walk, or her, do yourself a favour. Don't trust what I say. Why is that? Because you might not believe me. All I'm going to say to you, take your foot out your shoe and put your foot on that pavement. You stand there, not with the dog, but you stand there. If you're going to take your dog for a walk, just stand somewhere where it's not dirty and put your foot on that pavement and see how long you can bear that for. And that's exactly the same you're doing to your dog with their paws. Their paws can become blistered, become inflamed, swollen, and your dog could suffer from heat stroke, and it could die. that is why I'm saying all this to you. You don't want to go through the upset I've been through of losing a dog. It breaks your heart. It broke my heart. And all I'm saying to you is prevention is better than a cure. So all I'm asking you to do, don't walk your dogs in the hot weather. Do it when it's nice and cool in the evening, when the ground's cooled down. Or in the early morning, when the ground's cold. That way, you're not going to make your dog have heat stroke or stress him or her out. I just wish people would listen and take heed of what I say, because I love animals, and the last thing I want to see is an animal suffering. So that's all I'm asking you to do. I'm not asking you not to walk your dog, I'm just asking you to walk your dog when it's cooler. And make sure they've got plenty of water, make sure they've got a fan not on them, but blowing near them to keep the air cool, circulated. And get one of these cool pads or cool mats for them to lay on. Yeah? Just keep an eye on them and make sure they're all alright, because you love your animals just as much as I love mine. You give them everything you've got, so please look after them. I'm not saying you don't, just please think about the weather. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below, because it's very important, and please like, share and subscribe. And again, sorry for my attire. I'm a truck driver by trade, and I've run out of t-shirts, so I'm in my vest. Plus it's been 33 degrees today at the hottest point in my truck, and it was sweltering. So you can see why a t-shirt on, a vest on. So there we go. And before I start yawning me off, I'm sorry, I'll say bye-bye. And thank you for watching, and please, please, please don't walk your dog in the hot weather. Thank you everyone. Take care. Bye bye.